Chosen ones, what I'm about to share with you is not just another message, it's a divine revelation. If you're watching this video, it's no accident. God has guided you here for a powerful reason, because something profound is unfolding in your life. The time has come for you to meet someone stronger than you. Yes, you heard that right. God has approved it, and it's happening. The person you've been waiting for, praying for, and longing for is on the way. Someone who will love, honor, and protect you the way you've always deserved. This isn't just about a relationship. This is a divine appointment sent by heaven to help you step into the fullness of your purpose. This isn't just a shift in mindset. It's a spiritual transformation. As a chosen one, you're about to witness your life aligning in ways you never thought possible. Things are falling into place at a speed that will leave you breathless. But to embrace this powerful shift fully, you must understand how it works. Before we dive in, take a moment to do three things. Hit that like button, subscribe to help us reach 30,000 subscribers, and leave a comment with the number 77. This number will amplify the energy of this video, signaling to the universe that you're ready for what's coming. And remember, if you're truly a chosen one, you will watch this video until the end. Your spirit already knows this message is for you. For those who stay, your life is about to change in ways you can't even imagine. Now let's get into it. There comes a point in life where the waiting feels unbearable. You look around and see others being chosen, loved, and celebrated, while you quietly carry your wounds and wonder if maybe you were forgotten. But what you didn't know was this: God had already placed his approval on you. While others overlooked you, heaven had already written your name into a story so divine, no human hand could author it. You weren't being punished, you were being protected. This love that's coming, it's not a result of chance. It's not a rebound or a result of desperation. It's the kind of love that's rooted in divine timing, crafted by a God who sees the end from the beginning. While you were growing, healing, and learning how to love yourself, he was preparing someone equally refined, equally faithful, equally strong, someone who would honor the depth of your soul. And now heaven says, it's time. The appointment has been scheduled. Your story doesn't start with heartbreak anymore. It starts with hope. You are not late. You are aligned. And this love story is already being written in the spiritual before it touches the physical. Your heart, once bruised, will soon be home to something stable, safe, and sacred. So lift your head, wipe your tears. This is more than a romantic connection. It's the fulfillment of every whispered prayer. It's your love story, and it's beginning now, with God's full blessing written all over it. You've been called the strong one for so long, haven't you? The one who clapped for others while hiding your own tears. The one who stayed faithful while others played games. It wasn't just a wait, it was a wilderness. But the truth is, heaven saw every moment of that journey, every lonely night, every silent ache. And because you waited well, you're about to be rewarded beyond what you imagined. Your wait wasn't a delay, it was divine design. The silence was the soil where your strength was growing. You were never forgotten, only being prepared for something extraordinary. Some people settled too soon, but not you. You waited for more, and now heaven is sending someone who is more than enough. This person will walk in with clarity, not confusion. They will speak peace into your life, not chaos. They'll see your value instantly, not after losing you. You waited for love, and now love is on the way, wrapped in maturity, in intention, in God's confirmation. And when you meet them, it will feel like your soul already knew them. Chosen one, your patience wasn't in vain. Heaven delivers on every promise, and your delivery is on the way. This isn't just your next chapter. It's the one where the love you long for shows up, looks you in the eye and says, I see you. I choose you. It's not by accident that someone strong is being sent to you. This is not a rebound love or a casual fling. This is restoration in the form of a person. They've been through their own fire just like you. They understand pain, endurance, and purpose. You're not just being loved, you're being understood deeply and truly. Their strength won't intimidate you. It'll feel like safety. They'll hold space for your emotions, and instead of running from your complexity, they'll stand in awe of it. Where others saw your depth and grew tired, they'll see your depth and lean in. They won't flinch at your strength, and they won't run from your vulnerability. And let's be clear, this isn't about perfection. It's about compatibility in spirit and purpose. You both have walked hard roads, but those roads were leading you to each other. Your scars won't scare them. They'll see them as sacred. Your past won't be a problem. It'll be a platform for shared healing. So no, this isn't coincidence. It's divine choreography. Two souls shaped by fire, finding each other at the right time. And when you lock eyes with them, your spirit will recognize what your mind tried to deny. This is real, and it was always meant to be. How many nights did you cry into your pillow, wondering if love like this even existed? How many times did you tell yourself to be strong, even when your heart felt like it was shattering? Those tears weren't wasted. They were watering the ground for something beautiful, something heaven approved. Every tear you cried was heard by God, and instead of giving you a substitute, He reserved the best. It wasn't that you were being ignored, you were being preserved. You thought you were breaking, but you were being broken open, made ready for a love you never thought possible. This love won't apologize for its depth. It will meet you in the silence and stay in your storms. It will wipe away the memory of every false promise, every half-love, every empty word. It will be steady, not temporary, present, not distant. You'll finally breathe again, knowing someone is choosing you every day, not just when it's easy. When you look back, you'll realize those tears weren't signs of weakness. They were signs of faith. And now love is arriving. Not just any love, but the kind that heals, holds, and stays. They mocked your standards. They laughed at your faith. They said your expectations were too high, that you were asking for too much. But what they didn't see was the strength behind your stillness. What they didn't understand was that you weren't just waiting for love. You were waiting for alignment. Now your rise is going to be public, and the same people who whispered behind your back will watch as you walk forward, hand in hand with someone who reflects everything you believed in. This is vindication wrapped in intimacy, glory dressed in commitment, and it's going to silence every lie ever spoken about you. You didn't lower your standards. You kept them high, and heaven matched them. You didn't shrink your faith. You grew in it. And now, as you bloom into this new chapter, even your enemies will have to admit something divine is happening here. Because no one but God could orchestrate a love this whole, this healing, this holy. So let them watch, let them wonder. Your story isn't just personal, it's prophetic. Your life is the evidence that waiting on God was always the wisest thing you ever did. You've been through enough to know what love isn't. You've tasted heartbreak, betrayal, and disappointment so sharp it made you question your worth. But even in those moments, God was collecting your tears and preparing a greater love. Your heartbreak wasn't the ending. It was the redirection. You weren't being punished. You were being positioned for something higher. You see, when you go through the fire, you don't come out the same. You come out refined, wiser, and more rooted in your value. And that's what makes you ready. Now, heaven's match for you isn't just someone you're attracted to. It's someone aligned with your destiny. They'll speak the same language as your soul, and you'll feel peace, not pressure. This new connection won't feel like struggle love. It'll feel like ease, like breathing again, like finally arriving at a safe place after years of wandering. They won't trigger your insecurities. They'll calm them. And their love won't just uplift you emotionally. It'll elevate you spiritually, mentally, and purposefully. This is your season of elevation, where past pain gives way to present purpose, where you no longer try to convince someone to love you because the one coming won't need convincing. They'll know, just like you'll know. And together, you'll walk into a new level, side by side. There's something beautiful about divine alignment. When you stop striving and things begin to flow, that's exactly what's happening in your life right now. Your destiny is no longer delayed. It's unfolding. And with it comes someone who fits into your future like a missing puzzle piece. Finally found. Not forced, not fabricated, just right. This person won't distract you from your purpose. They'll help you walk in it. Their presence will unlock things in you that you buried. They'll speak to the parts of you that others ignored. And most of all, they'll match your energy, your values, and your vision. They're not just coming into your life. They're coming into your mission. God doesn't just give you a partner. He gives you a partner in destiny. This isn't about surface-level compatibility. This is soul-deep synchronization. You've done the work, you've grown, you've healed, and now someone is being sent who has done the same. You'll meet at the intersection of preparation and purpose. So don't second-guess it when it happens. Don't sabotage it because it feels too good to be true. It is good. It is true. And it's time. Your destiny isn't just aligned. It's already unfolding, and your divine partner is walking toward you even now. People doubted you. They doubted your standards, your faith, your patience. They labeled you too picky, too spiritual, or too damaged. But what they didn't understand is that you weren't being selective out of pride. You were guarding a heart that heaven values deeply. And now love is arriving, not just to fulfill your heart, but to silence every word spoken against you. This is more than a relationship. It's a divine answer, a sacred yes from heaven. It's God showing up on your behalf and declaring, I saw it all and I have not forgotten you. The kind of love that's coming will be a testament, not just to your patience, but to your faith. Because you trusted God with your heart, He's blessing it with someone who sees your worth without needing convincing. They will love the version of you that was doubted. They will speak life into the areas others overlooked. And when people see you two together, they'll realize that this wasn't luck. This was God's hand all along. Because what's happening in your life now isn't random. It's a holy response to years of pain, prayer, and perseverance. So walk boldly into this new season. Let the love you're about to receive be your loudest praise. Because where there was doubt, there will be destiny. Where there was ridicule, there will be reverence. And where they mocked you, heaven is now magnifying you through love. Sometimes the deepest pain doesn't come from strangers. It comes from those you trusted. They walked away when all you wanted was for someone to stay. But here's the truth. Their exit was necessary. Their absence created the space for someone better, someone loyal, someone sent by God. This next person, they won't leave when things get hard. They won't love you only when it's convenient. They'll show up every day with consistency, not confusion, with intention, not indecision. You won't have to guess how they feel, because they'll make it clear that you are their choice every single time. God isn't just sending love, He's sending stability. You've had enough of emotional roller coasters. This love will be a calm harbor in a chaotic world. They'll understand your triggers, honor your boundaries, and cherish your growth because the one who's coming is coming to stay, not to play. So don't mourn those who left. Celebrate the space they cleared, because what's coming is so much more aligned with who you are now. It's not about who walked away, it's about who's walking in. And they're walking in with permanence. You've carried the weight for so long. You've been the strong one, the fixer, the nurturer, the one who kept showing up even when others didn't. But this time, God is sending someone who is stronger, not to overpower you, but to lift you, not to compete with your strength, but to complement it. This person will be strong in the ways you need, strong in patience, in emotional maturity, in faith. They won't collapse under pressure. They won't fold when things get real. They'll rise with you, fight for you, and pray beside you. And when you feel tired, they'll remind you that you don't have to carry it all alone anymore. God knew exactly what kind of love you needed. Not someone who would take from you, but someone who would pour into you. Someone who could handle the weight of your heart and honor the story behind every scar. This love is divine reinforcement. It's heaven saying, you've done enough. Now let someone else carry you too. You are not too much. You are not too broken, and you are certainly not alone anymore. God is sending someone strong, steady, and sacred, and they're not just for you. They were made for you. There's a sacred beauty in your scars. They tell a story of survival, of endurance, of choosing hope when everything around you said to give up. And while others may have seen your scars as baggage, this person sees them as bravery. They won't run from your pain. They'll honor it. The one who's coming has their own scars too. They've cried their own silent tears. They've walked through their own valleys. And because of that, they won't just sympathize, they'll understand. This isn't just compatibility, it's compassion in human form. And when they look at you, they won't see damage. They'll see depth. You won't have to explain yourself over and over. They'll listen to your silence and hear your heart. They'll trace your emotional wounds and say, I see you. I still choose you. That kind of love doesn't just heal, it transforms, and it's headed your way. So stop hiding your scars. They're not shameful, they're sacred, and the right person is being drawn to them, not out of pity, but out of purpose. They don't want the perfect version of you. They want the real you, scars and all. This love won't feel like a fairy tale. It'll feel better because it won't be based on fantasy or fleeting emotions. It'll be grounded in purpose, rooted in reality, and covered in grace. It's not make-believe. It's the manifestation of everything God whispered to your heart in the quiet. You've seen too much to settle for surface. You've been through too much to be impressed by empty gestures. What's coming now will be different because it's real. You'll feel seen, heard, and honored, and you won't have to wonder if it's love, because love will prove itself in their actions. Fairy tales fade, but divine promises endure. What God speaks, He sustains. What He blesses, He protects. This relationship won't be built on convenience. It will be built on covenant, and that makes all the difference. This is your promise unfolding. You're not dreaming. You're walking into something sacred, not fiction, fulfillment, and it's going to feel like everything you waited for was absolutely worth it. For so long, you were told that the kind of love you were hoping for didn't exist. Maybe they said you were too idealistic or too picky. Perhaps you began to believe their doubts, questioning if such a love was even possible for you. But here's the truth. What others couldn't see, God had already prepared. You weren't meant for just any love. You were meant for something specific, something profound. And now that love is finally here, not because you waited for it in desperation, but because you waited in faith. Your patience has been rewarded, and the very love others doubted is about to prove itself. The love that's coming will make them realize how wrong they were. It will be steady, deep, and unwavering. It will quiet every doubt they ever spoke over you and prove that your standards weren't unrealistic. They were right, and what they once thought was impossible will now be your reality. You never had to lower your expectations to find love. You just had to hold on to them long enough for heaven to answer. And now the love they said you'd never find has found you, and it's better than you ever imagined. There were nights when you cried out in silence, feeling like no one was listening. There were days when you felt like you were fighting alone, trying to heal wounds that seemed too deep to mend. But heaven heard every cry. God saw every tear, and He's answered you, not with a passive love, but with a warrior. The person coming into your life is not just anyone. They are a fighter, just like you. They've weathered storms and come out stronger on the other side, and now they are ready to fight for you. They won't be intimidated by your strength or your scars. Instead, they'll stand beside you, honoring your journey and your growth, and walking with you through every battle. This love won't shrink back when challenges come. It will rise up hand in hand, ready to face anything together. You and this warrior will conquer what the world tried to tear down. And when the enemy sees the power of this connection, they'll tremble because they know this love has heaven's backing. God didn't send just anyone to meet you. He sent someone who knows what it means to fight for what matters. And with them, you'll rise even higher than you thought possible. This isn't a random connection. It's not a coincidence that your paths are about to cross. You're not just meeting someone. You're meeting purpose. You're meeting the person who has been designed to walk alongside you, to support you, and to help you fulfill the destiny God has already set for you. When you look into their eyes, you'll see a reflection of everything you've dreamed of, but also a glimpse of everything you were made to become. They won't just be a lover, they'll be a partner in the truest sense of the word. Together, you will walk in alignment with God's will, fulfilling your purpose as a team, growing together and elevating each other to heights you never imagined. This connection isn't just emotional or physical, it's spiritual, destined, and meant to push you into the fullness of your potential. They will inspire you to be the best version of yourself, not by changing you, but by loving you as you are. You will build, grow, and evolve in ways you never thought possible because this love is founded in purpose. When you meet them, you'll realize you weren't just waiting for love, you were waiting for the one who would make your purpose come alive. And now it's time to walk in that purpose together. For so long, you questioned whether waiting for true love was worth it. You saw others finding quick connections, rushing into relationships that seemed easier, only to wonder if you were missing something. But deep inside, you knew that what you were waiting for had to be something deeper, something more sacred than what others were settling for. Now that wait has paid off. The love that is entering your life isn't a fleeting passion or a short-term fix. It's a lasting connection built on respect, trust, and a foundation of shared faith. God knew that the best things take time, and that's why he kept you waiting, because your true love was being prepared for you just as you were being prepared for them. You didn't settle for less, and now you're about to experience a love that proves your decision was right. You didn't waste time. You were in a season of preparation, growing into the person who is ready to receive the love that is meant for you. And now the person God has been preparing for you is walking into your life with clarity, commitment, and purpose. So let go of any doubts or fears. Your wait wasn't wasted. It was divinely orchestrated. Your true love is not just here. It's here with the purpose of making your life even better than you could have imagined. We all want a love that feels like home, a love that doesn't require us to explain ourselves, that accepts us for who we truly are, scars and all. The kind of love where you can finally breathe easy, let your guard down, and simply be yourself. That's the kind of love that is on its way to you now. This love isn't just about feeling comfortable. It's about being seen and understood in the most profound way. It's about having someone who not only loves you, but also respects the depth of your journey. They will embrace you not because of who you will become, but because of who you already are. Your strengths, your vulnerabilities, your dreams, and even your fears. This love will feel like home because it's rooted in acceptance, not perfection. You've spent so much time building walls to protect your heart, but when this person enters your life, they won't try to break down those walls. They'll be the safe space you need to tear them down yourself. They'll show you that you don't have to hide parts of yourself to be loved. And in that space, you'll finally feel what it means to truly come home. God has been preparing both of you for this moment. You didn't have to force anything or rush into anything. This love is being divinely designed to meet you where you are and take you where you've always dreamed of going. It's going to feel like you found your way back to yourself. You've been burned by people who didn't stay, who loved you conditionally or only when it was convenient for them. You've experienced the hurt of feeling like you were too much or not enough. But there's a loyalty that's coming into your life that will wipe away all those doubts, fears, and insecurities. This love won't leave when the storms hit. It won't walk away when things get tough. Instead, it will stand beside you, anchored in faith, love, and commitment. They will choose you every day, not just when it's easy, but when it's hard too. This person will show you the true meaning of loyalty, standing firm no matter the circumstance, and loving you through everything life throws at you. You won't have to question where you stand with them because their love will be unwavering. They will prove their love with their actions, not just their words. They'll honor you, protect you, and support you, not out of obligation, but because they genuinely see you as someone worth loving. This kind of love doesn't just feel good. It's the kind of love that heals. It's the love that anchors you, builds trust, and restores your faith in real, unconditional loyalty. This person is coming, and when they do, they'll show you that true loyalty is more than a promise. It's a way of life. It's easy to get caught up in the impatience of waiting, to feel as though you're missing out or being left behind. But everything in your life has happened at the exact right moment. You were meant to grow, heal, and become the person you are today before stepping into the love God has for you. And now your love story is about to unfold in a way that will leave you in awe. The timing wasn't off. It was just perfectly aligned. You weren't waiting for love. You were preparing for it. And now the person who was destined for you is stepping into your life at the perfect moment. At the moment when you're both ready to build something lasting, purposeful, and rooted in faith. What you thought was delay was actually divine design. Everything you've gone through, every heartbreak and every tear, was leading you to this exact moment, the moment where God's plan for you and your partner would come together. Your love story is going to be a testimony of God's grace, His perfect timing, and his unwavering love for you. So don't rush or force it. Trust the process because what's coming is worth every second of the wait. You may have thought that romance was a thing of fairy tales, something that only existed in movies or books. But the love that's headed your way isn't just romance. It's a deep, authentic connection that will restore your faith in everything you've ever dreamed of in love. This person won't just show up with grand gestures. They'll show up in the small, meaningful ways that matter. They will cherish you, protect you, and love you through the highs and lows of life. Every day with them will feel like a new adventure, one you're both excited to experience together. They'll make you believe again in the beauty of love that is real, pure, and lasting. You won't have to pretend to be anything you're not, because they'll love you exactly as you are. And as you both grow, your connection will only deepen. Your faith in love will be restored, not just because of the grand moments, but because of the steady, unwavering devotion that will mark every aspect of your relationship. God is bringing a love into your life that's better than anything you've imagined. A love that heals, uplifts, and strengthens your belief that true romance is possible. Get ready to believe in it again. There's a special kind of love that doesn't just sit back and watch. It actively fights for you, for your heart, and for your future together. This is the kind of love that is on its way to you. A love that won't back down when challenges arise, but will instead rise to the occasion, fighting for the connection you share. The person coming into your life won't shy away from tough conversations. They won't ghost you when things get difficult. Instead, they'll lean in, asking how they can support you, how they can love you better, and how they can show up for you in every way possible. They'll fight for your heart in the most meaningful and beautiful ways. When you feel weak, they'll be your strength. When you feel discouraged, they'll lift you up. This love isn't just about finding someone who matches your energy. It's about finding someone who is willing to fight for the kind of relationship that will last a lifetime. And that kind of love is a treasure, one that will transform every aspect of your life. Get ready for someone who believes in you so much that they'll fight for your heart, and they won't stop until they've won it for good. The love that's coming into your life won't have limits. It won't be confined by expectations, past failures, or fears. This love will be boundless, expansive, freeing, and full of potential. It's the kind of love that grows with you, evolves with you, and challenges you to become the best version of yourself. This person will encourage you to dream bigger, to reach higher, and to believe in yourself even when you doubt. Their love will push you to explore new horizons, both in your heart and in your life. They will never hold you back. Instead, they will be your biggest cheerleader, supporting your growth in every area. It will be a love that is constant, regardless of the seasons. Through ups and downs, their commitment will be unshakable. They'll love you deeply, fiercely, and freely. And in return, you'll give them the same boundless affection. Together, you'll build something bigger than the two of you, something that lasts. So get ready for a love that knows no bounds, one that will empower you to be everything you were always meant to be, without limits or restrictions. You've carried the weight of your past with you for so long, the heartaches, the regrets, the missed opportunities. But the love coming into your life isn't just about the future, it's about healing the past. This person will help you release the burdens you've carried and show you how to live in freedom. They will understand the depth of your pain without judgment or shame. They won't rush you to move on from your past. Instead, they'll walk beside you as you heal, offering comfort, encouragement, and patience. With them, you'll find peace. You'll find closure where you've longed for it. And in their arms, you'll feel safe to let go of the past and step into a new beginning. This love isn't about erasing your history. It's about honoring it and using it to build something stronger. It's about taking the lessons you've learned, the growth you've experienced, and allowing it to shape a love that is pure, lasting, and full of understanding. When you meet them, you'll realize this love is the balm for your past wounds. It's the healing you've been praying for. In the past, you may have felt like parts of you were too much or not enough. Perhaps you've been in relationships where you had to hide certain pieces of yourself, afraid they wouldn't be loved or accepted. But the person coming into your life will cherish every part of who you are, your heart, your mind, and your soul. They will celebrate your uniqueness, honoring everything that makes you who you are. Every quirk, every passion, every flaw will be seen as a beautiful part of the whole picture. With them, you won't have to pretend. You won't have to shrink. You'll be free to be yourself fully. This love will be built on the foundation of mutual respect, where both of you are valued just as you are. It will be a love that celebrates growth and change, but also honors the person you are right now. With them, you'll feel more seen, more heard, and more loved than you ever thought possible. And when they hold you, you'll know that you found someone who will always cherish you, not just in the good times, but through every season of life. When you meet the right person, they won't just accept you for who you are. They'll inspire you to be better. This love is coming into your life not just to add joy, but to challenge you to grow in every area of your life. They'll see your potential, encourage your dreams, and push you to be the person you've always wanted to become. This person will motivate you to take risks, step outside your comfort zone, and believe in yourself, even when you feel unsure. Their support will be unwavering, and their belief in you will push you to take chances you might never have considered on your own. But it won't just be them pushing you forward. Their love will unlock something inside of you, a fire, a drive, and a desire to live your fullest life. Together, you'll inspire each other to rise above obstacles and step into the greatness you were always meant for. So get ready for a love that doesn't just stand beside you, it helps you soar,